am having, Mac.
One of the biggest reasons I actually really enjoy Sonic Origins is because it gave me an opportunity to play the games that I never really thought I would actually get to play again, or never really gave a chance. You know, games like Sonic 1, 2, 3, CD, and so on. I think that's actually it. But even still, these were games that I had previously played years ago, but really didn't finish or kind of lost interest in. But Origins came out and I had that opportunity to actually try it again in higher resolution and full screen. And that was amazing, and that's one of the reasons why I really like Origins. But that aside, I feel like if you were someone who already played these games years ago, you may not have had interest in Origins, and I understand that. I mean, to you, you might see all the flaws that someone who's kind of newer to these games doesn't really understand or see. Like, for me personally, I don't see that many flaws with Sonic Origins, and I know that sounds like a crazy thing to say, but this is coming from someone who never really played the originals, and didn't really have an interest in them in the beginning. I say this because I feel like this is an experience you should capitalize on. There are so many Sonic games that have yet to be ported or remastered, and the only way to play them is on the native console or emulating. And this is a problem because it doesn't appear to be that there's any way of getting these games on newer consoles in sight. The only games that really get ports now, or that's going to be getting ports, is like Sonic Colors, and I think Unleashed will get one eventually, but I don't know. But even still, the 3D Sonic games are taking a lot of priority and focus here, which personally as a modern Sonic fan, I really don't care, like that doesn't bother me, but I feel like some of these old games too deserve the attention as well. You see, here's my issue. Sonic Origins to me was a great game because I haven't played really any of the classic games before, but they only ported like the games that have already been ported several times before. Sonic 1, 2, CD, 3, I mean maybe not 3 as much, but even still, a lot of these games have received remasters or ports down the line, and they didn't really tackle anything new. Like, we didn't get like a Sonic 3D Blast in Sonic Origins collection or anything along those lines, and that's what I think we should be getting in Sonic Origins Plus. This is really why we need this game. I feel like Sonic Origins Plus should really be one of the go-to Sonic compilation games. It should have just about all of the 2D classic Sonic games on there, or at least some of the most important ones. Like, throw Sonic Advance in there, throw Sonic Rush in there. The games that probably will never get a port or remaster in any other way, shape, or form should be in this compilation. And I think this should be said because, again, you won't see these games appear anywhere else. And Origins is like the only chance you can see this. Now, I know that the Game Boy Advance thing just dropped for Nintendo Switch Online and everything like that, so Advance has a chance of appearing there, but why should I have to pay through Nintendo's online subscription to get a Sonic game? I feel like putting it in Origins Plus is the best move Sega can make. And I'm not even going to stop there. I feel like they should go back to some of these older games and see what went wrong. You see, in my opinion, I didn't have any issues with Origins, but for some people who had previously played these titles, they have more experience and knowledge than I do on how these games should be and how they were made initially. So why don't they go back and retool some of these games and fix them up to the way they were originally supposed to be? And even still, add some new characters too. I know they said that in like the original Sonic Origins trailer, but that really only meant like putting Knuckles in Sonic 1 or whatever else it was supposed to be. Instead, what they should have been doing was making a playable Amy Rose or a playable Metal Sonic or just both. Like, I don't know why it felt like this compilation was kind of like, I don't know, like last minute. Like, I feel like they were trying to assemble some things together, and even though I really enjoyed it, it was like I was playing some of the original games without really any modifications at all, except for being a full screen title. Like, I don't know, I understand why so many people were upset when Origins released and it wasn't exactly what they would have hoped it to be. And in this way, with Sonic Origins Plus, you have a chance of capitalizing on a potential mistake. Even though I am a fan of Sonic Origins at its current state, I have to admit it is not one of the better Sonic compilation games. Including only the main titles is really just the bare minimum. And doing so much more in Sonic Origins Plus is definitely the way to go. Include some of the modern titles like Sonic Advance, Rush, I'd even say Colors DS, and throw in some of the older games too that really don't get that much love anymore, like Sonic the Fighters or Mean Bean Machine or whatever else you have to do. Make this collection be insane. Make it one of the best in Sonic history. That's what I think we need to see from Sonic Origins Plus. The ball is truly in Sega's court, and I have no idea if we'll be able to see any of this stuff, but I mean, I really hope so, because as someone who really didn't get to play Sonic Rush that much and only played it when I was younger, I want to play this game again. I want to experience some of these older Sonic titles that will not ever see the light of day unless they're in a collection game, and this is the way to do it. But what do you guys think? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you all again so much for watching. This is SONICSTA signing out. Have a super blessed day, y'all.
Why are you playing that trash?